In this video, we will solve a numerical problem on production function. The question is, a firm uses a single input to produce a commodity according to a production function, that is f of x is equal to 4 under root x is the production function. X is the number of units of input. The commodity sells for $100 per unit. The new input costs are $50 per unit. First question is, write down the profit function as a function of input. Okay, so we write the profit as a function of input. Okay, so what we are being given here, we are being given a production function, let us say that is f of x. So in place of f of x, I can also write q, which denotes the output, which is the function 4 under root x. Okay, this is our production function. Q is a function of x, that is our production function. Now to find out the profit, okay, so we know that profit is nothing, it is equal to total revenue minus total cost. Okay, we are being told that the commodity sells for $100 per unit. That means price of this commodity, let us denote it by p subscript to q, is 100. That means price of output is 100 per unit, and the input costs are 50 per unit. Let's denote p subscript x as the input cost, which is price of input is $50. Okay, given this information, we know total revenue is simply price into output minus total cost is price of input, okay, times units of input used. Now uh, let's write it p subscript q. So price of output times units of output will give us their total revenue. Price of output is 100, I can write it here 100, times q is our production function, that is 4 under root x, minus price of x, the input is 50, units of x is x. Okay, that means it becomes 100 into 4 is 400 under root x, 400 under root x minus 50, x is our profit function. Okay, so this is the solution to the first question, that profit is a function of input. Okay, now next question tells us, write down the profit maximizing amount of input. Okay, now profit maximizing amount of input means our, so this is first part. Now second part is profit maximizing amount of input. So profit maximizing amount of input will be when our marginal profit will be equal to 0. Marginal profit is simply the derivative of profit function with respect to input. It should be equal to 0. Let's take the derivative of this function with respect to x. Okay, when we take the derivative with respect to x, so we will get here, I'm just trying to save the space. It will become 200 upon under root x minus 50 should be equal to 0. Now solving for x, we will get under root x will be equal to 4, under root x will be equal to 4, which gives us x will be equal to 16. That means profit maximizing unit of input will be 16. So this is here, it will be 16. Also we are being told to find out the profit maximizing output level. Okay, so output is a function of input, so our profit maximizing output will be q will be equal to 4 under root x means 16 here. So this is 4 into 4 is 16 again, so profit maximizing output will be also equal to 16. So here we will have 16. Okay, the third thing, this tells us how much profit does it make when it maximizes profit. Okay, so since this is our profit function, simply plug the value of profit maximizing input in this profit function to get the profit here. So we have 400 under root x means under root 16, because we got the value of input as 16, minus 50 times 16. Okay, so this will become, when you solve this, it will become 1600 minus 800, which gives us the maximum profit of 600. So we will have 600 as the profit here. Now the third question tells us, suppose that the firm is taxed $20 per unit of output and the price of input is subsidized by $10. What is new input level and what is new output level? Okay, so we want to find out the new input at output level at profit maximization. Now price of output, that's denoted by P subscript Q dash, that is new price of output, will be equal to the initial price of output minus the tax. Okay, so initial output was 100, the price of output was $100, so we can write $100 minus the tax amount, so tax is $20. So new profit, new price of output will be $80. That means $80 will get the revenue, sorry, $80 will the firm get as the price. Also price of input, let us denote it by P subscript X dash, new price of input will be equal to the old price of input, that is P subscript X, the old price was 50, okay, minus the subsidy amount. So new price of input will be equal to P subscript X will be equal to uh, originally it was 50, now it is being subsidized, that means we subtracted the amount of subsidy per unit, that is here $10. So new price of input will be equal to $40. Okay, now what we are being told to find out the profit maximizing input and output. Now what will be our new profit function? Let's denote it by pi dash. Our new profit function will be equal to total revenue minus total cost. So total revenue is price of output, new price of output times units of output minus price of new input, okay, P dash X times units of X. Okay, so price of output is 80 this time, okay, times Q is 4 under root X, 4 under root X minus price of input is now 40 X, that is our new profit function. So let us denote it by pi n. Okay, it will get confused with the differentiation. Okay, so new profit function will be this, which is, let's write it, P pi n will be equal to 8 4s are 320 under root X minus 40 X. Now profit maximization requires the derivative of profit function with respect to input should be equal to 0. Taking derivative of this function, it will become 320. So the derivative of this is, let me write it here, otherwise I will get confused here. So we will have 320 upon 2 because it will become 320. So we have 320, derivative of under root X will be 1 upon 2 X raised power minus 1 upon 2 minus 40. So we will get 2 1s are 2, 2 6 are 12, 2 zeros are 0. So 160, transposing it will become under root X is equal to 40, okay, or minus 40. So we will get 160 upon under root X minus 40 is equal to 0. Okay, so solving for X, we will get under root X will be equal to 4. Okay, 4 4 that's 16. Okay, 40 44 ones are, yes, it will be 4, which implies profit maximizing input will be equal to 16 again. Okay, so our profit maximizing input will again be equal to 16. So let me rub this out here. So profit maximizing input will be 16 And what will be profit maximizing output? Simply put x is equal to 16 in the output function, production function. So 4 under root 16, it will also again come out to be 16. Okay, so here we have again 16. How much profit does it make now? We need to find out how much profit will it make now. Now you know profit, new profit will be equal to, so this is our new profit function. This, plug the value of input and output. So we have 320 under root 16 minus 40, 16, 40 into 16. So this will become 1280 minus 640. So we will get a new profit of 640 when input prices are subsidized by $10 and output prices, taxed by $10. So this will be our new profit. So this is 640. So we will have 640. Now last part tells us, suppose that instead of taxes and subsidies, the firm is taxed 50% of its profit. Write down its after tax profit function. Okay, first we need to find out the after tax profit function. So initial profit function was, initially what was our profit function? This is our profit function. We are being told if instead of taxes and subsidies, profits are taxed by 50%. Okay, that means we need to find out the amount of tax that has been imposed on the earlier profit function. Okay, so that means our profit, new profit after let us denote it by m. Okay, new profit will be equal to 50% of our old profit function. Okay, that is 400 under root x minus 50x. Okay, so this is simply 0.5. So 0.5 into 4 is 200 under root x minus 25x. This will be our new profit function after profits are being taxed by 50%. Okay, and what we are being also to find, what is the profit maximizing amount of output. We need to find out the profit maximizing amount of output. For that we need to find out the profit maximizing amount of input first. So taking again derivative of profit function with respect to input and set it equal to 0. Okay, so what will be there? It will become 100 under root x will be equal to 25, which implies 25 under root x is equal to 100, which implies x will be equal to under root x will be equal to 25. So it is 4. Okay, 100 upon 4. 100 upon 4 is, am I doing it rightly? 25 upon 100 upon 25 is 4. That means profit maximizing input will be equal to 16 again. Okay, now what is profit maximizing output? So we know output is a function of input, that is 4 under root x. X is 16. So again our output will be 16. Okay, profit maximizing output will be 16. Now what, so let's write it here, 16. How much profit does it make after the tax? So what will be the profit that is being made after the tax? Let us see here. Okay, so new profit, let me see if I have the space. Okay, let me write it here. So new profit will be equal to, so this is our profit function new, that is 200 under root x. So under root 16 minus 20 into 16, so which comes out to be 200 into 4, which is 800, minus 2 6 are, we have 0, 2 6 are 12, 2 1s are, sorry, it is 25. Okay, so 25 under root, so we will have 25 into 16, 25 into 16, 6 5s are 30, 6 2s are 12, 13 14 15, we have 5, we have 2, so this is 0, 5 5 गई 10, 2 गई 3, 3 गई 4, so this is 400. So our new profit will be equal to 800 minus 400, which comes out to be 400. Okay, so new profit after tax is being imposed on profit will be equal to $400. I hope I make myself clear in this video. Thank you.